Hey, it's John Mitchell and you're watching Bubble TV. This is where I try and help you achieve your goals in BCE. And this is normally Whiteboard Wednesday where I answer your questions, but my wife has had a baby, so I'm at home without the whiteboard. And I just thought I'd like to talk to you guys about actually following through on goals. Some people have real trouble, some students have real trouble at this time of the year following through on what the goals they've set earlier in the year. It can be a really difficult time. There's lots of 18th birthdays on, footy finals, netball finals, all those kind of things coming up. You may have had a poor result in the SAC, and that can make it really difficult for you to actually follow through and actually see the end of your goals through. So we're going to talk about that today. Now the first step is to create a vision. It's really important that you have a vision of what the end product is going to be. So whether that be an exact score or that you're going to achieve a spot at university, whatever, or a career, whatever it may be, it's important that you actually have a vision. Now, the vision has to be compelling because it has to be something that actually gets you excited. Otherwise, when it comes time to study and your favourite TV show's on or something like that, you're going to choose the TV option rather than the study option. So it has to be something that's actually going, because you're going to meet some times that are tough where you're just like, I can't be bothered doing this. So you need to have a vision that is compelling enough that's actually going to pull you through. Now some people say, well, just push through, push through. Being able to push yourself through is great, but it normally only lasts so long. So having a motivation that pushes you will only last so long. You need a motivation that's going to pull you. So it's something that you can see that really excites you, that's compelling enough that you're like, I really want that. And then that will help you, that will help pull you through those tough times and out the other side. So after creating a compelling vision, number two is to create reasons why you actually want that vision. Now, having reasons why actually provide the motivation for you to do the study, do the glossaries, all those type of things. It's the whys that are most important. A vision is crucial, don't get me wrong, it's really crucial to have an end product, but it's the reasons why. If they're strong enough, then they are the things that are going to make you do things to work towards that vision. Now, as I said, the whys are motivational and they can be positive or negative. So it can be negative that if I don't do this, this is going to be a result that I don't want. Or they can be positive and say that, well, if I do this, this is why I want my vision, this is what I'm going to get out of it. Whatever it is, whether they be positive or negative, they need to be strong enough to motivate you to put your bum in the seat and actually study, or wherever you study, they need to force you to do that. So it's the reasons why that are the most powerful in this process. Step three is to break your large goal down, so your vision, into small steps. Having a large long-term goal is very important, as we've spoken about, but it can be so far away. Now, it's hard to just look ahead and it seems so far away all the time. Now, if you break it into smaller steps, so it could be each SAC you want to get this score, or even break that down further and go, 3 times a week I want to study this way. Whatever it may be, you need to break that goal down into smaller steps. Now what that does is that it gets you achieving little things first. Big things will happen after you achieve the little things. And what also happens is that makes you feel good about yourself, because you can see yourself achieving all the time. To just achieve once a year doesn't really excite you along the way. You need to enjoy the journey. So what you need to do is break it down into small steps and start achieving those smaller goals. Make them daily, make them weekly, make them monthly, right? All these little goals, and then all of a sudden they'll add up to a big result that you'll be really happy with. But if you start achieving those smaller goals, it makes you feel good about yourself, and then it gets you excited to go and achieve more goals. So that's really important to break the large goal down into smaller steps. And the final step, step 4, is to actually celebrate your progress. It's really important that all those small goals that you set in step 3, that you enjoy achieving them. So celebrate them, just do something small. It doesn't have to be a big party or anything, but you need to celebrate somehow that you are achieving along the way. To simply celebrate at the end of the year, and it's important to celebrate at the end of the year, but to simply do that, that year is so long, it can be really draining. And to get through that, that's why it's really difficult for a lot of students to follow through, because they're just thinking, oh, I can't celebrate until the end of the year, I just want to get to the end of the year and I'll go away, I'll go and do this. So enjoy the journey, celebrate those small goals that you've set, and that makes you feel good about yourself, and it gets you excited to achieve more things. So it's just positive reinforcement for you. As always, I'd love to hear from you. What tips or advice have you got that you've used in the past to help you follow through on goals? How are you planning to follow through on the goals you set at the start of the year in VCE? How are you planning to push yourself through or pull yourself through the other side so that you actually achieve them at the end of the year? So let us know your tips or advice on how you're planning on following through this year. Go to teachingbubble.com/blog and type your response into the comment section. That's where all the great conversation happens after the video. Now, it was a bit different, this video, but if you liked it, please subscribe and share it with all your friends. And if you want even more awesome resources to help you achieve your goals in VCE, then head over to teachingbubble.com now and check us out. Stay focused on your goals and dreams. Work hard and don't be scared to ask for help. You actually can achieve what you set your mind to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Bubble TV.